Okay, hello and welcome. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing pretty good. This is a local recording. This is kind of different from what I usually do. This is, as it says right there on the screen, Voices of the Void. This is a free game which you get from itch.io. It's... let's see. I've been watching other people play this, and it interests me, so I've been meaning to play a bit of it for a while. This is in a similar vein to another game called Signal Simulator, which was basically you played as someone in a building out in the wilderness using an array of satellites, getting finding signals coming from space, and spooky things happened. Voices of the Void, it's quite similar to that, but I feel it's a bit more directly attempting to be horror, whereas Signal Simulator was more sort of occasional sort of weird alien stuff goes on. Personally, I don't find aliens scary at all, but monsters? Well, that's kind of a different matter. I know of a number of the events which occur in this game, having had watched other people and watched a few videos on like some other events which are in the game. Not everything. I haven't devoured every little thing about it, so I'm sure there's a fair amount which I don't know which is in the game. But yeah, some of the events I am aware of, and some of the things which can occur. So yeah, let's start this. I am playing this. I'm going to play this in infinite mode because I believe the story mode it goes over, I think, like a month of in-game time, and it sort of ramps up things towards the end, whereas I believe infinite is sort of just any of the events can occur randomly, which I kind of like a bit more. I do have a game here. It's on day 3 because I was messing around with it, learning how to play it, but we'll delete that and we'll start a new game. Let's just put game again, and yeah, we'll just create that there, and we'll play. Okay, here we go. We have our... what's it called? Luggage here. And we need to run to the base. At night. It's fine. Usually, I don't particularly like playing horror games, and, I think if I do any of them in the future, it's, as I've said before, it's just going to be local recordings. That helps me a fair amount with my own anxiety, because I can, it gives me an out whenever I want. Rather than, if I'm live streaming. You understand. Yeah. I like partaking in the occasional horror game. Rarely. It's mostly things, really loud things screaming in my face, which I don't like. So, don't expect any games which do things like that, from me. Because, yeah. But, I did play Amnesia the Dark Descent. I played through that a number of times. I really enjoyed that game. And, Alien Isolation is, on my long list of games to play. Well. I go the wrong way. Yeah, whatever. Let's just run across here. Oh, no, I didn't. But again, if I do play through Alien Isolation, it will probably be a local recording. Also, I don't particularly find Xenomorphs that scary. I'm, having played through Alien vs. Predator, I'm rather familiar with them. So it's just like, oh, look at the black thing jumping around. Oh, it's biting off people's heads. How adorable. But yeah, this has mostly I think this game has got going for it is like slow build up, We need to open that. The code is 1111, as is told by this. The UI in this game is kind of awkward. You have, when you look at an object, you're presented with a number of things you can do. So for this piece of paper, you have grab, which is pick it up and move it around like a physics object. Fantastic. Then you have hold, which actually holds it in your hand, which you can then, by, I think, yeah, go, by using another key, you can actually place it down on the ground again. I pressed R and I put it in my inventory. I'm still learning the controls. Then there's collect, which puts it into your inventory straight away. And then there's use, which is, you know, read it or whatever. So we'll just leave this here. We don't need it. Just open the door. I'll toss that down the hallway. We'll put the light on. Oh, that's the outside light. Okay. This one here. So the game works by having events occur every now and then, which can be quite a large variety of things which happen. You can see the shadow of our player character there. I believe it actually changed rather recently. Oh yeah. A mannequin. You sit over there. The piece of paper on it was this. A smiley face. Get out of here. This is our bed. This is where we sleep. The floor is covered with rubbish. Yeah, so events occur every now and then. I think it's randomly determined when they can occur. I'm pretty sure an event can occur on the first day. During my practice run, one did actually occur. But it was, I believe it was linked to me actually finding a signal. So it might not actually occur again. I hope not. It was a really annoying one. It wasn't like particularly scary. It was loud noises, no monsters. What it was actually was, I got a signal from space while I'm messing with these cups here. And I was downloading it, and as soon as I started transferring it to the machine to, like, play the signal, it hacked all my computers, made loud noises, and everything shut off. So that was a huge pain. I jumped ahead a bit there. So this is where you spend most of your time. You have your computer, which you need to activate to turn on. You have this screen. This is where you zoom around and you look for signals. Like that one right there. There we go. So we can hover over that. You can press enter and it'll ping it. I think you can press shift to do like a broad scan, and it will have little arrows pop up showing you the direction a signal is. You can hear the noise in the background. That's the satellite dishes rotating. So we have the signal locked in there. Now we go over to here. This took a little bit for me to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. I still don't entirely know what this is actually doing. I think it's moving the satellite dishes by a finer amount and like tuning into the right frequency for the signal detected over here. So you press this button here to turn the polarity filter dials on. And then you hold down the E button over a dial, look up at the screen, and then you use your mouse wheel to adjust the offset speed. And you'll see this little bit here start to rotate. You're looking at this number here, output data, which will start changing when it gets closer to the signal. And you want to get this as close to 100% as you can. As I said, the controls are a little awkward. If it doesn't come up there, which it looks like it's not, okay, then we need to change the polarity from right to left. Do the same thing. Hold down E. Look up on the button. Look up at the screen. And then start rotating it again. And see if that output data number changes. Is it not again? Okay. Usually it's just be one or the other. But there is a third option. Linear. I don't have in my head... Ooh, there we go. A visualization of what that's actually doing. But it's doing what I need it to do. So I'll just focus... I'm just focusing on it doing what I want. Even if I don't understand what I'm doing. There we go. Output data is 100. Toggle polarity off so it doesn't change. Toggle the frequency on. Now you're looking at down at this one. And do the same. There's 3 dials here. +1, +5, and +15. These ones will move it faster, of course, than the other ones. I mostly just use +1. And you just rotate your mouse wheel. And it will increase the offset speed. So it will go through the, you know, the numbers faster. You have to sort of go back and forth a bit if you overshoot the number. But it does loop around. Let's see. I think this can go up all the way up to like 600 or something. 600 degrees. There we go. Okay, starting to change. You'll see the wave there shifting. Oh, went over. Okay, so it will start going down again. This one is harder to get on 100. And you don't need to get it exactly on 100. There we go. Now, let's see. We get one of these cassette tapes over here. A little preemptively. And we want to put this into this slot here. You just place it. Wait, you just, having grabbed it, you just place it into there. Then you press this button here. Save. No, you don't. Right. Now that you've got this locked in as close as possible, over here, let me zoom in, you'll see it will start downloading the signal. Efficiency is 7-8 bits per second, 21, and that will go up to 100. When that goes up to 100, you can press this button and it will save it into the computer. I don't really know what detector status means. It might mean how efficient it is. I believe if there's rain outside, it can negatively affect the detector. Okay. If an event starts going off, you can't actually pause the game. So, little way of knowing. There is a reason why you're doing this. You'll get emails. You are doing this as part of a job. Introduction, this is what you're supposed to be doing. And then, yeah, this is the person who you're delivering these recordings to. I've done the first part of this, getting the recordings onto the cassettes. I have not done the second part of this, which is having to go to the different servers. Yeah, go to a satellite, type in sv.hash into the server, and write down the server and number in a note. For example, Bravo 02A421A095. You can either write that down on a piece of paper in real life, or you can use this notebook here and just write them down here. And it's just a text document, so you can erase notes. Okay. And that will save it. So you can check your note later on to make sure that you're following it. This is what the report form needs to look like. I guess I'll try and go through one of these jobs. We haven't actually gotten a job yet. Every day, I guess after the first day, or maybe when the sun starts coming up, because we're kind of like day 0, I guess, at the moment. You'll get an email, and it will be like, task for the day, and they'll say, I want you to get 2 level 0 recordings. They only give you ones which you're able to actually create. Level 1, 2, and 3, it's jumping ahead a bit. When you get the recording from here onto the cassette, you take the cassette over to here. Once you've bought the upgrade, you can put it into the drive port here and process it to sort of, I guess, make the signal clearer. And they'll say, like, I want a level 1. So that means taking it, putting it through the machine once. Level 2, I think it's twice. Level 3 is 3 times. That might also be upgrades to the machine. I haven't gotten that far. Even though I've been watching people play this, and they've gotten that far. Because I haven't been doing it myself. I've been a bit lost on what they're doing and how it's working. Oh, it's nearly done. Can we see anything in the fuzzy there? Nope. Okay. 98, 99, and 100. Okay. Save. I said save. It's not on the machine. Do I need to purchase something? It should work. Or am I waiting on something else? Am I waiting on that number and not that one? This is how it's worked before. It should show up here on computer. I guess I'll wait for the detector status to get to 100. Other things around here. There is a radar. It shows you moving objects in the area. And it has a readout of how many moving objects it's found. Or how many objects are found. You can see it went from 3 to 4 for a while, and then it went back down to 3. You will see things pop up on this occasionally. Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's some things wandering around in the wilderness. I believe one of these things is your ATV. Like quad bike. Which is in the garage over there. I don't know what the other 2 things are. It didn't do. It did. There we go. So I have to wait and detect the status. Or maybe on both of them? Anyway, we have it recorded over here. We just lower the volume a little because this could be rather loud. We'll play it. And it's garbage. And it's not hacking my computers and turning everything off, which is fantastic. There we go. So it's absolutely nothing of note. We want to export that. You import it to put it into computer, and then you export it onto here. I think you can save it. Yeah, if you import it, then save it, then export it. Is it still on there? Whatever. I don't know. Okay, it's still on there. So, yeah, you take this in. If you had the processor, you would process it here. But I don't have that, so we can't do anything with that. So we just take this and put it over here. And once done, we can get another one. And we can do the same thing. Let's see. Okay. I press shift there. You'll see it's on a cooldown. But the arrow, little red arrows pop up to show you which way you're supposed to be going. Which is one of the last things I found in my last session that you could do. Previously, I was just zooming around blindly, which took quite a while to find things. I'm not seeing anything. Up this way. So yeah, one of the things, I never actually played Signal Simulator, but I like the idea of just going through a job like this with not really much happening, just focusing on this. I think Signal Simulator is a bit better for, like, just peaceful performing of a task. This game is a little bit more, action-packed. Not much, but, there's more going on in this game than in Signal Simulator. More which is interacting with you directly, if that makes sense. Things will sort of occur at you more than in Signal Simulator, where stuff sort of just happens around you. Anyway. So much rubbish around the place, it irks me. Okay. We need to adjust the polarity and frequency again. Oh. Missed it. Oh, hang on. There we go. Perfect on 100. And... Oh, there we go. We just missed it. Okay, I think... that's about as close as I can get it. That one's really... That one's really, like... Really specific. And I don't have a 0.1 knob. Which might actually be nice to have. +5 is, I think, maybe the max you need. +15 feels like too much for the small range, especially when you can +1 up to like 25 and then just scroll it down again. So I would think it would be good to have +0.1, +1, and +5 rather than +15. That feels like a bit too high. Then we've got to download it and have the detector go off again. Everything looks alright out there? Yep. Okay. This is a map of the area. These letters are the different satellites. A is this base here, where we are. Then you have B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y. Now you know your alphabet. Each one of these has a... It might be an American military word association. Bravo, Charlie, Delta? I don't know them. Exactly. Like Romeo, Marco... They had specific names. To orientate yourself with this map, there's a compass down there. North is that way, to S. So, if you look down in the bottom right of my HUD, I have a compass. We're currently facing south. So, if we were to turn around, S is that way. R is that way. Because it's often a diagonal. And then over that way is C. Oh, is D, O, and T, kind of, you know. So you look out the window, you can see 1, 2, 3. That would be E, F, G, I believe. Yep, E, F, G. And then you'd have further off the distance, there's D. But beyond the trees, there would be other ones. go in here. More of those mannequins. The developer knows what they're doing. Messing around with these things. Here's our quad bike. Useful for getting around the place. To use it, you have to sit on it. Select 1 there, using the number keys. If you press 2, you'll grab it, and you can pick it up and move it around. Useful if it gets stuck on objects. So, I'll get to that. So we pick it up. It does have fuel. You'll see down where? There we go. Fuel is 100. Brake is true. So, you sit on it. If you press spacebar, it will either put on or take off the brake. Good if you want to park on a slope so it doesn't roll. Otherwise, it will just keep rolling. If you want to hop off the bike, you press escape. I'm saying all this because it took me a while to figure out how to do these things. Get out of here, Rock. What's this? Oh, it's one of those. What's that doing outside? Put this here. Yeah, more rocks. You'll hear things moving around outside occasionally. Most often, they are pine cones falling off the trees. And it's raining. There's a bunker here. Do not enter. I don't know the combination for it. Sounds like good advice. Let's follow it. Yeah, it's raining. That's going to mess up the satellites, I think. We go over here. I went over here so that we could have an overview of the entire area. Because all the way up the top here, you get to see over the valley which you're in. What better time to climb to the top of a really tall tower than during a rainstorm? I hope it starts thundering. Okay, all the way up here. You can see all the satellites arrayed out. So yes, S will be over that ridge there. You can see the other ones over there, over there, over there. Ooh, lightning. We're lucky. Safety. Over there. It's got a lot of dirt around the base of it. There's bridges across a river going through the area. Fairly frequently. You can just swim through it. There's little things scattered around the landscape in the forest every now and then. If you follow these lampposts, this is these power lines. This is a new thing added in a recent update. There is a generator here, and it has 3 green lights on it. And you'll see these power lines going off in 3 different directions. Each one of these power lines connects to a little shack. You can just see it on a ridge up there, which has a generator in it. And if one of those generators turns off, you'll need to go to it by following the power lines and turn it back on, which is absolutely delightful. You know, why are they all the way out there? It's to get you out of the building, so you're walking around in the forest at night. There's no fall damage. You can just jump off of this and you'll be perfectly fine. But, let's be responsible. Down in the bottom left, you'll see 2 numbers. The brown one with an F next to it is your food meter. That's how hungry you are. We're actually getting pretty hungry. It's out of 100. The S is stamina, which is like a combination of how tired you are, whether you need to go to the toilet. Kind of. Going to the toilet improves your stamina a little bit. Sleeping is the main way you would replenish that. Let's see, did it finish? It did. No, hang on. Oh, it went out of sync. Oh. The storm's going to make this even less accurate than it already was. You'll see the numbers are varying slightly. I guess because the satellites are getting blown around a little bit. The satellite dishes. Okay. Oh, maybe we only... Oh, I think we lost it. Okay. Or did we? Is that number changing? 52.9. It's not downloading. Oh, it's run off again. $53.1. Okay, so it is moving. Man, that's just dropping off really quickly. I haven't had a signal do that before. They've been, the, like, 2 I've done before have been static. This is, rather annoying. There we go. Maybe we can keep it there. Okay. Our efficiency is still 0. You can turn off other things if you're not using them. We can turn off the playing. Calculations and coordinates. That will free up computer power. Specifically to, like, increase the speed of the download. You can also turn off the lights if you wish. But that does mean you have to go around and turn all the lights back on. Even if you turn them on the generator switchboard thingy over there again. Okay, so yeah, it is downloading a little bit. Kind of. Not really. It's like going between some numbers. Do I need to calibrate these? Oh, I've turned that off. Right. Just turn them all back on again. We're not making that much progress in the first place. Every time it's like, whoop, hold on. Life saves. I'm like, is it doing something? I need to get something to eat. We have some food in here. Let me get a MRE. Drop. I guess we use it. There we go. A burger? There are hamburgers which you can find around the place. 21 of them, apparently. I think they're like free food? It's weird. Smiley face. Oh, that's where that ended up. Eh. There's another MRE. Yeah, it's just food lying around the place. It's fine, we'll just eat it as well. There's another burger back there. They don't go off, from what I understand. Right, that's actually still downloading very occasionally. Ugh. Terrible. Anything going around out there? Nope. Okay. What I was going to do here was sd.cal all, which is sd.cal all, which is calibrating all of the satellites, because if they get off slightly, I think it takes longer. Ah, fantastic. One of the satellites is not responding. We look at this. The server at Delta satellite is not responding. That is the one over there. We can just run over there and we have to manually turn it back on again or whatever. Fiddle with the server in it. That's the other big way it gets you out of the building. Because these satellites will fail very frequently. And you have to go over to them and reset them manually or whatever. So, if you're not sure which satellite you've arrived at, it does have the name. That's Lima. I went the wrong way. A good thing that I showed that off. It has the name printed on the cement stand near the beginning of the steps. You've also got these signs around here, but I tend to just run through the forest. The footpaths are very windy, and it takes a fair bit longer, I think, just following them than just going straight for the satellite. If it's particularly far out, take the quad bike. Quite a bit faster. This is Charlie. There's Delta over there. The game has got a little bit of a jump in it. It also has, if you know Half-Life, it's got the crouch jump. There we go, Delta. So if you press control while you're in midair, you'll tuck your legs up and you'll be able to jump over objects a little bit higher than you'd expect. See? Like, if I press spacebar, I can't jump over this. If I hold down control, you'll sort of crouch jump over it. Or you can go through the bars underneath. Okay, here we go. So this is flashing red, because it's broke. This is simple math. 7 minus 6 is 1. 9 plus 0 is 9. 4 plus 4 is 8. 7 minus 0 is 7. 4 minus 5 is minus 1. 8 plus 6 is 14. You put in the last digit. 9 plus 1 is 10. 5 minus 2 is 3. And then it gets turned back on. And then you go here and you go sd.cal delta, and it will calibrate the satellite and it will continue on with the list of the other ones. So I guess you can sit here and see whether it detects any other satellites not being the server's not being on for the other satellites, which means you'll be able to run out and go through them again, or it just finished it. So we can go back into our little house. Bunker. Come on. I do wish the jump was a little bit higher. Take the bridge here. That wasn't there before. You sit over there. Stop making noise. So much rubbish around the place. Ugh. Who just leaves, like, empty takeout containers all over the place? There is a bin which you can get to put this stuff in and get rid of it. Oh, hang on. I think you might actually be able to lose the signals if you take too long. That's really not that much better. Even after all that fiddling around I did. This one's being a real pain. I guess Is it possible to get, like... There's automatic polarity direction. Automatic signal processing. Spectrogram visualizer. ATV solar power. Signal autosave. Storm filter. I guess that stops the storms from affecting the radars. Having a button here to get exactly what these do would be nice. Radar colors. Radar entity differences. Difference. It doesn't look like there's one which, like, keeps the frequency, like, locked in on it. I guess we'll keep trying with this. Even though it's jittering all over the place. I mean, we have got over half of it so far. Let me go and turn the other things off again. I want that, and that off. That means even for the little times we will be, like, catching it, we'll be able to download more. Because I don't know what time this is taking place in, but, if we're downloading, like, what, bits per second? Ugh, man, that's slow. What is this dial-up connection? Hey, the rain stopped. Anything going on? Well, there was another entity out there again. There was actually 5 out there at some point. 5, 4, 3. I've seen one pop up over this way. 4. So, yeah. Who knows what's really out there? Probably spookums. Oh, has it stopped moving? Oh, is it because the rain stopped? It's actually not jittering around now. Amazing. Okay, we'll just leave that there. Yeah, I just like, I don't know. Just doing a task like this, sitting around. Not much going on. I like that. I kind of hope that the events which can occur are rather spaced out. I think it's just off a random chance that they'll occur every now and then. But, yeah. There's quite a variety of them in there. There we go. I am getting a little tired. Well, we're nearly done. That's jittering around again. Watch the signal being the thing which is spooky. Let me pick up some more of this litter. Ugh. I did see a bin near one of the generators out in the forest. Oh, it's raining again. Is it? Yeah. Delightful. There was a rubbish bin near one of the generators, but I wasn't hauling it all the way back here. So that was in my previous game also. Okay, it's still downloading. Oh, hang on. Come on. This is ridiculous. Uh. Has something happened to the radars again? Oh. Yeah. Turn them all on. SD.cal all. SD.cal all. Oscar's not responding. That one went off as well. We're gonna lose this signal, I think, before we even end up being able to record it. Okay, maybe not. I think you can keep going even if one of these satellites is out. It just slows things down. Maybe. I'm guessing on that, honestly. But I would imagine things are less efficient if everything's not working. You don't have to, like, keep things running all the time. As you've kind of seen so far, I think it's kind of impossible to keep things running tip-top all the time. There might be upgrades you can get to improve their reliability. .6.3. There we go. Let me see. Download speed. Server stability. Yeah. That sounds like something you'd want to get. So you wouldn't have to keep going out and repairing them all the time. Mm-hmm. Oh, and you can see here, this is a raid. So that's north. So the way we're looking right now is the way which the scanner is detected. You can move this poster. You can grab this and stick it on another wall if you prefer having it orientated in the right direction. You can grab it and place it over here. Oh, hang on. Did it drop on the floor? It did. Okay. Hold. Opening up your inventory is done with tab. And then I think you... There we go. Right click to stick it on the wall again. That's, a little wonky. That's... Be nice if you could get a... what's it called? There we go. If you could get a shadow of it to see how it's going to be positioned on the wall. 97. Oh, hang on. It's going to be like, hello, how's it going? We really like your TV shows. Send more of them over here, over this way. I'd be like, would that count as piracy? You can have a look at the telescope. Mostly I've used this to look at some planets which are moving past. They rather stand out from all these stars. Yes, because they're quite a bit closer. You'll see some things moving across. You can zoom in on them and have a look at Jupiter. I haven't had anything else happen with this. I haven't used it too much. Yeah, there we go. Oh. You zoom in with E and zoom out with Q. So there's Mars. And over there is... I don't know. Is that one of Mars's moons? I guess so. No, Phobos and Deimos aren't round. So I don't know what planet that is. If a planet at all. Ooh. Hey, we got it! Finally! Okay. What's this sound like? Staticky. Good job. Okay. We'll take that and we'll put it over here. If we look on the computer, we should have an email now. No, we do not. A day hasn't passed. Well, I am rather tired. I am going to have a snooze. Just put this stuff there. No one's playing silly buggers in here, are they? No? Good? You're all behaving? Okay, good. Just leaving litter all over the place. Ugh. And me tossing it behind those crates is not a good thing either. I can't get it now. You have a microwave. You can use this to heat things up, you know. I explain what a microwave does. You get 1 day to complete your job, and I think it's from 6 a.m. in the morning to 6 a.m. the next day. Do 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 do. 5. Okay. There we go. Everyone fine? Good. I'm gonna eat this burger. I didn't want to open that. Close it. There we go. Use the facilities. I should put food in the fridge. I'll put my other MRE in there. Come on. Drop. Come on. Cram a lamb in there. Good. You can have a look at these lockers. Let's see. Do we have anything? Nope. This button will turn blue when you have a new email. Here's the store. As you complete objectives, or I think maybe if you just send off the recordings anyway, you will get monies, and you'll be able to spend them on various items. Drive box, batteries, gas can, repair kits for the servers, and protection kits, cameras, which you can set up outside to keep an eye on things. Clipboards, paper sheets, a sleeping bag so you can sleep anywhere. Big kit for healing, I guess. Toilet paper roll, and an item box. That's essentials. Here's food. You can get a variety of food. You can order pizzas, which are 40 each. More expensive than like a Toblerone. Pumpkins, 50 more. Who would want to buy pumpkins? You got tools, crowbars, digital maps if you get lost, rocks, if you really want them, I guess, beacons, toolbox, digital cameras, hook, metal detector, password changer, work in progress, hammer, work in progress. I think the hammer you can use to nail things to the wall and so on, like stop things from moving. Got some machines here. I haven't seen a lot of these really be used. The Roomba just wanders around and sucks things up. A wood chipper, a coffee machine, a remote drone. You can fly this around. It's got a camera attached to it, but you do have to recharge it. Storage, barrels, crates, backpacks, a disc box, decorations, a soccer ball, pot plants, a wet floor sign, a Zeta Reticulan alien figure, a basketball hoop, cool funny Sweden man. And yeah, I think there's some ones in there so you can set up your own posters if you want. You can buy a cup, coffee bag. Oh, that's what that big bag is. I think I ate that in my previous game, just chowing down on a bunch of coffee beans. I'm sure that's very healthy. Nails, hazmat suit. Why would you need that? Yeah. 2251. Ooh. Right. Let's see about finding another signal. We may as well get some of them set up so that we have them prepared for a future request. I said there was one up here. What's this? What gives? There is a limit to how far you can go in any direction on this. It's like a giant rectangle. Okay. Up this way. I'm just picking one at random. There we go. It seems like quite a faint one. Okay. Get to see the satellites twist around. How are the, how's this going? Okay. How are the servers going? Right. Oscar still needs, calibrating. Can I get, like, a list of all the ones which aren't working, or does it only go through them one at a time? I guess you can call them specifically. But I don't know... I don't remember the names for them, so whatever. We'll have to go out to, O satellite at some point. That's Q. O's over there. So, that way. Just beyond D. Okay, we'll set this up first, and then we'll go out and, do that. 6, 7, 8, 9, and... Oh! There we go. 100. Let's see. Is this one going to be behaving itself more? Loop around? No. Okay. It's all the way. It's all the other way. Oh, hey, there we go. Ooh, it's all the way up there. $99.9. That's pretty good. Okay. Right, that's downloading. Let me just check something. No, not that. Okay. Let's go and set up. Oh, we got an email. Daily task. Here we go. One signal of level 0. And check Quebec and Tango. And you get 25 for each of those. Okay. We use this. Satellites to check. Quebec. Tango. There we go. Okay. But I want to go out and calibrate that. So that's over there. We'll go over there. Lights off in here. There's a hole in the roof. That's where the drone, which delivers your goods, comes through. Pressing F puts on the headlights. You also have a flashlight, which you can use when you're walking around. Oh, damn it. That sound you can hear is the drone coming to drop off some very minor supplies. It will give you once per day, it seems, a empty drive and an MRE. I guess so you don't starve, and so you're never without a drive just in case. Okay. Actually, I think this one here is Delta. And we want to go to the one on the other side of the river. Yep, that's Delta. So we want to go over there. Oh, why shouldn't it cross the river? The alarm, which you heard when I bumped into something earlier, was because the ATV does take damage. I haven't seen one of these break. But I guess ramming into enough things would cause it to break eventually. I'm not sure what you'd do then. I don't know if you can order a new one. You might be able to repair it. I don't actually know. That was a pine cone, I'm pretty sure. There we go. Ah, yes, you're balked. That 3, 14, 3, 17, 3, 5, 1, and 9. There we go. I can do math. Then we do sd.cal Oscar. And it will go through them all again. There we go. Will it come up with any others which we have to go to? Completed. Nope, good. They're all sorted. Okay, we can get back to the base. Come on. Use. I want to go this way. Remember that large tower which we climbed up near the base? That's a good way to orientate yourself. It has 4 red lights at the top of it. And it's pretty tall. So you can see it from a good distance away. the area we're in is surrounded by a fence. So I guess if you do get lost, you can just follow the fence until you get back to the entrance gate, or get to the river. Then just follow the river back to the back to your headquarters. The area is pretty large. Though maybe not as big as you'd think. I know that's not really helpful, but... Oh. Okay. Close that. Not that it really helps. Okay. What about over here? Yeah, it's still just 3. Okay, we go over here. We'll be able to see what the drone left us. It left one of these drives, an empty one, and an MRE, which we'll take, and I'll put it in the fridge. Okay. Again, stuff doesn't go off. I could store these all next to the computers, I'm pretty sure, and it wouldn't make any difference, but... Role-playing. I think there's some things in these. Yeah, there's like fire extinguishers in there. Oh, the crates which you see around the place. You can break the crates open. They do have stuff inside of them. These ones, like what this mannequin's standing on. You can break these. In this locker, there are rocks. Tools to break the boxes with. So you pick these up, and you just slam them into the crates. I believe... Oh, you can equip... Yeah, or you can equip the rock. And smash it that way. That's probably easier than slamming it into it over and over again. You have to buy a crowbar. They don't just hand those out to it, just about it, just anyone. Ugh. What's this? Ugh. Okay, don't press C. That's ragdoll. And you have to press Control to stop crouching. Okay, did we finish this? We did. Probably get over to here. Dwarf planet. Play. Actually, rather a short, signal. Transmission. Signal. There was a little something at the end there which sounded a little odd. Oh, I didn't have a thingy in the drive. That's fine. Just copy that, and we've got a third one. Okay. I'll grab another one. And ram it into the computer. And, yeah. I think I'm going to save it there, and we'll probably continue with this another time. Because the game I wanted to play finished downloading, so I'll go and do that. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me for this hour of Voices of the Void. Not much happened, but that's fine. We don't really need to have something happen every time with this game. It's, you know, long periods of nothing with occasional spooky goings on. So maybe something will happen next time if we get around to it again. But yeah, anyway, thank you very much for joining. I hope you join me again then.